Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. And yeah, it's been a while since I last made a video or stream, so yeah, I'm finally back. We're back with KNAF, as you can see, first in the championship after 2 rounds here, which means we're starting in last place here for the race, which is the starting grid, of course. It's our first grid of the championship, so yeah, let's get into the race. We're driving at Watkins Glen in the Ferrari Group 4. As you can see, everyone's in the Ferrari Group 4. I decided to also record my facecam, so yeah, that's why you see me on the side as well there. But yeah, let's get a good start here. And yeah, we do actually get a really good reaction time, but yeah, this race is also about fuel saving and mainly tire saving, so I decided to take it a bit safer into T1. We have Xmasman P2 in the championship on our outside. He takes it extremely safe, so we got a free place there, and also Rick takes it quite safe in the first corner, which means we gain 2 positions there already in the first corner. Coming up the hill, people are fighting side by side and not getting slipstream. We are in the slip. And we're shifting a bit later than I usually would, because I do want to gain places here at the start. I'm on the hard tires, some people around me will be probably on the mediums, maybe some on softs, but I don't think down in these positions they will be. So yeah, we go for a move on latest there, into the chicane, very clean move. Kind of scary of course on the first lap. And the door opens up perfectly there to overtake Johnny as well. And as you can see, I'm taking it extremely safe into this corner because I have to save the tires. I already knew from the start that the tire saving was going to be extremely important. So yeah, the more tire saving I do here early on at the start of the race, the more I benefit from it later on compared to others. And yeah, Sober Motorsport going a bit wide there in the left-hander. Can we go for a move here? I really wanted to overtake some more people, but I also knew that it was going to be important here to stay in the slip and just save the tires. So yeah, that's what we're doing, saving fuel, saving tires. I don't want to do anything fancy with the fuel all too much. It's more about the tire saving for this race. Yeah, as you can see, Sober ahead's also on the hard tire. I think about a move here and I go for it, but it's kind of like a half move because I have to give him space on the outside, so he keeps it around the outside there, and I kind of regret my move, as you can see from my face cam. But yeah, luckily we didn't really lose time as a group there, as we're getting held up by the 2 people ahead, Thomas and I think that's Davey, yeah, ahead, who are fighting. So yeah, we have a train of 5 drivers here with Johnny right behind me as well, very close together. I know that Johnny will probably not go for a move here, so I just take it safe. I brake very soft so that I save the tires, exit in a high gear to save some fuel. And now we're coming up to the chicane. I do want to start getting places now, because Kai is racing in this race. And yeah, if you don't know Kai, I mean, what are you doing? But yeah, Kai, of course, extremely fast driver. He wasn't able to do the previous round, so that's why he was very low down in the championship. But he's starting this race quite high up because of that. He's already in P3, so I need to catch up to him to have a chance at beating him. I cannot really get a move here. In the chicane, Davey fighting with Sober there. Davey seems extremely slow, to be honest. Sober overtakes him there, and yeah, we need to profit from this as well now. We need to get past Davey as soon as we can. Now I go wide there, that won't help. Jenny's also right on my back now. But yeah, we send it here in the uphill corner. As I noticed, Davey was having trouble, and we just about squeezed the car ahead of Davey there on the exit. That was very crucial to get good exit speed. Bit aggressive, but I think just about fair. And yeah, now we can finally look at getting past Sober, who I know, since he's a good friend, will probably not fight me all that hard. But yeah, let's stay behind him at least for now. So yeah, the strategy for this race then. This race was going to be 30 laps. I already knew it was going to be 30 laps. And we have to use hards, mediums and softs in this race. Now the tire is quite high. And what we figured out is that if you, as Sober is blinking me up ahead, letting me know that he will let me pass So yeah, I'm gonna get past him quite soon. On this straight, ooh, I almost got a penalty, that was a bit too close. But yeah, I knew that we had to tire save a lot to make 14 laps on hards, 11 laps on mediums and 5 laps on softs. Yeah, it was gonna be difficult, so that's why I'm tire saving the entire time, because at the end of each stint you're very close to running out of tires. The sober lets me pass there, as I said. Very yeah, kind and smart of him to do, because he knows I'm a bit faster, so he can just stay behind me. I already told him that I was gonna just drive my own pace this race. I wasn't gonna hang in slipstreams all that much, because yeah, I just wanted to show my own pace. Now we skip ahead a little bit. We're on lap 4 and we're still behind Thomas now in P6. So yeah, we gained a lot of places there during the start of the race, of course. And yeah, Kai in P2 up ahead. But there are some drivers ahead who are on softs that might start pitting now. Now obviously you have to make 5 laps on softs to make the strategy work, but some people were not able to do it. As you can see, RS is pitting, and that was very close. A bit too close maybe, but yeah, we just about avoided him there. On the pit entry, always very scary, of course, with cars coming from behind. And if you're one of those cars, you have to pay close attention. So yeah, almost went wrong there, but luckily just about avoided him. And yeah, now we have a good run on Thomas, so I decided to rev out the car a bit more on this uphill with the slipstream. Shifting, still short shifting there, because I do not want to burn too much fuel. And yeah, Thomas doesn't really fight this. He knows I have good pace, he can hang in the slip, save tires, save fuel. And yeah, we're up into P4, only 2 places behind Kai, but he is quite a bit further on the road. You can actually see him there in the distance. It's not too far. I would say it's like a 4-second gap maybe. Yeah, at the end of the lap, here we have more soft runners pitting. Rick, who was P1, completely died on tires. And Kaaskant as well, pitting, both of them. And yeah, now we are 3.4 seconds behind Kai. So let's skip through a few laps. 3.6 seconds, 3.7. I was saving the tires a lot, as you can see. And 3.6. 3.6 still driving about the same pace. But yeah, at some point, Kai started to lose some pace here near the end of the stint. As you can see, I gained half a second on that lap. Another half a second there. And on the same lap, I've already gained 8 tenths to him in 2 sectors. So yeah, we are cooking actually. We are not cooking the tires, we are cooking on pace. And we're catching up a lot to Kai, who is struggling. As you can see, the tires in the bottom left of the screen are quite worn. But that's actually really good tire wear for this stint. I think I could have even done one more lap, but it wasn't really necessary. So yeah, my tire wear was really good. And now we're coming into the box. I think to be a bit careful here on the pit entry always, with the dead tires especially. Took that very safe, but yeah, we get a good pit entry. And as you can see, we have 3 liters more fuel, which effectively means we are already in the lead, in the net lead of this race, because that's 3 seconds in the pits with the 1 liter per second refuel speed. Now, I knew I was gonna need 11 laps of fuel. I went a bit higher. Don't really know why. I think I was waiting for Kai to exit the pits, but actually he refueled a liter more than me, and he was already like behind me on fuel, so he actually come out too far behind me, which means he won't have slip of me, which is good for me, because then I can drive my own pace, and Kai cannot benefit from me. As you can see behind, he also comes out with pits behind KNAFDigital, who went for softs. Because yeah, some people went for the soft tire for the second stint. It didn't really matter which stint you did it. But yeah, I prefer doing 2 refuels and then having a bit less fuel on the soft stint, instead of having a bit more fuel on the soft stint and not having to do the extra refuel. Probably doesn't matter all that much in terms of overall time for the race. But yeah, as you can see, Kai is stuck behind Nadis now, and Kai is of course very fast. Definitely faster than Nadis, and he's getting held up quite a bit here. So yeah, that's good for me. I will not complain. And actually something you would have not been able to see from that pit stop is that Kai, I don't know if it was on pit entry or pit exit, but he got a 3-second time penalty for the pit line. So yeah, that means I'm quite far ahead. Now, I didn't notice yet here, but as I'm looking behind me, maybe you can see it in a second. Kai is not overtaking him, and I could see it a bit better on my screen. But yeah, he was taking a penalty there. And on the minimap you can see he lost a lot of time to Nelis. Yeah, he's nowhere to be seen behind Nelis there. So yeah, we are far ahead now. And yeah, we just have to drive our own pace now. And see what the pace of others is like. I try to save the tires and the fuel. As Dave, he comes into the pit. So we're in P6, but I think we're in a net P1 here already. Skipping ahead a few laps. Driving quite fast pace, but very conservative, of course, still on the tire wear. Medium stint was probably like the closest stint in terms of the tire wear. Closer than the hard stint. But yeah, we're coming up to some quote-unquote traffic. It's not really traffic, of course, because it's 4th position, but Kaaskant is completely cooked on the tires, it looks like. He might be on the softs. Actually, no, he started on softs, so he might be on mediums. Or on hards and just slow pace because of the hards. But yeah, we have way more grip there, and actually we touch him a little bit in that corner. Slowing us down a tiny bit. He stays to the inside, but he doesn't really want to fight. He lifts off there. I put on my hazards, and yeah, that's to let him know that I'm, well, just to thank him basically for letting me pass there. And yeah, we're still driving here very consistently, trying to be careful on the right-handers for the tires and pushing a bit more on the left-handers, because yeah, it's about the left-hand tires, so any right-hander you go through will be very important for the tire wear. Any left-hander you go through won't be so important for the tire wear. So yeah, that's why you can always push a bit more on tires that you don't use. Now skipping ahead to lap 19. I think this is the lap where some of the people ahead are pitting. Yeah, Rick and Sober, who are doing hard soft. Also Xmasman, but he decided to go an extra lap on the softs. Are pitting. Now 8 and 11 liters of fuel. I have 32. They were definitely not 20 seconds ahead of me. So yeah, I'm way ahead of them in the race right now. And I still have my soft stint remaining. Next lap is the lap where Xmasman pits. He has 6 liters going into the pits. He was basically 11 to 12 seconds ahead. Let's see what my fuel is. 27. Yeah, 21 seconds advantage on the fuel, which means I'm like 10 seconds ahead of him already. And now skipping ahead to the final lap of the stint. As you can see, the left rear actually is a bit more worn than the left front now, but yeah, we have 12 seconds on Kai. Yeah, we pulled away so much. He also got some penalties, which helped me, of course. But yeah, switching to the soft tires now for the final pit stop. And Kai did have 3 liters more fuel, so you will catch 3 seconds here in the pits. But that's fine. Yeah, we go to exactly 5 laps of fuel, because we know this race will be 5 more laps. And yeah, the soft tire stint was actually the easiest for the tire wear. So we still have to really save them, because the tire wear at Watkins Glen is like very exponential. Like if you push too hard at the start of your stint, you overheat the tires and you're cooked for the rest of your stint. But yeah, Kai comes out the pits there behind Xmasman, but not that far. So he will be able to overtake him with his fresh soft tires, of course. And yeah, there's not really any extra points for fastest lap in this race, but yeah, we might as well try. So yeah, here's the fastest lap of the race for me. So yeah, let me, while this lap runs, talk a little bit about why I've been a bit absent of making content recently. Basically, the main reason was actually just competitions. I was driving in ERL, if you have seen that. you would have definitely seen me drive, because I had probably like my best performance of my career so far in that championship. Euro hosted by VCO, the Gran Turismo round, and yeah, I'm very happy with how I did there. Yeah, also there are some competitions on Race Room going on. I was practicing some iRacing, so yeah, a lot's going on, and I wasn't really able to make content, but I want to get back on the grind, on the content grind. I really enjoy making these types of videos and other videos, and also streaming, of course. So I will be trying my best to make more content. Hopefully I can also make a good video about that ERL performance, and stream a lot, of course. Now this lap isn't actually that great so far. I lost quite a bit of time in the first two sectors. Almost forgot to brake there, actually. But yeah, I was trying to hopefully set a faster lap time than Kai. Let's see if we can do it. We're still only like a few hundreds up on the current fastest lap by Rick. So yeah, not the greatest lap so far. Definitely would have liked to gain a bit more. But yeah, good final sector. Very good final corner, actually. And yeah, this lap is going to be a 1:55.3. It's the fastest lap of the race for me. Unfortunately, Kai decided to beat it. And yeah, as you can see, he was pushing hard. He also got some pens, though. And yeah, that way we extended the lead again. And also with just better tire wear, of course, which is a classic. And now we're on the final lap of the race. We have some traffic in front of us. This is lap traffic now. Yeah, look at the tires. And my tires are actually in a phenomenal state. Like, I could do an extra lap with these probably. The tire is of course very heavy with the soft, so yeah, it will be a lot lower tire wear than, like, the tires will be a lot worse at the end of this lap, of course, but yeah, still, just things such as smooth steering in this corner, like very smooth on the steering, not exceeding the maximum steering range at any point, that sort of stuff really helped the tires a lot, and it's something I'm very good at, so yeah, very good for this race, of course. And we've, yeah, literally been driving the exact same way the entire race, and as you can see, that was basically like the perfect way. Yeah, that way we managed to pull a 12.7 second gap to Kai already. Yeah, from last place on the grid. Kinda insane to think about. But yeah, it looks like we are keeping our perfect streak here in this championship. It's been 3 rounds now. Yeah, this is the 3rd round, and yeah, we have won all races. We have gotten maximum points. As you can see, I look very happy. I don't know why I look so unhappy, but yeah, maybe a bit of a boring race for me, but incredible result, of course. In the end, we finished 15.6 seconds ahead because we got another pen Kai. And yeah, we got the overwinning. As you can see, I look extremely happy here. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, like, subscribe, etc, etc. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.